Good evening. Welcome. I would like to call our October 22nd meeting of the Paulding County School Board to order. Thank you all for being here. We would like to first adopt our agenda. Did everybody have a chance to review the agenda?
Yes, ma'am.
Do I have a motion to adopt?
So moved.
So moved by Mr. Nolan.
Second.
Second by Mr. Fuller. Any discussion? All those in favor? So that means we have 5, 0, and 2. And they are both on their way, be here shortly. So now we need to approve our minutes for our regular session for October the 8th. Did everybody have a chance to review those? And can I get a motion?
So moved.
So moved by Mr. Nolan.
Second.
Second by Mr. Dean. Any discussion on the minutes? All those in favor? I'm sorry, I didn't see hands. Did we get them all? Everybody in favor? Got it, okay. Same thing, 5, 0, and 2. All right. We are at the public participation now.
Actually, we still have the call board meeting minutes from the.
Oh, that's right,
15th, but
that's right.
These two will have to abstain.
Okay. We did have a called board meeting on October the 15th. And I need Nick, Teresa, and John to abstain from that. So if you had a chance to review those minutes from that called board meeting on October the 15th.
So moved.
So moved by Mr. Nolan.
Second.
Second by Mr. Fuller. Any discussion?
Adam's right there. You'll need his vote for the fourth person.
There we go. We're all here now.
Yeah.
All right. So we are approving the minutes from our called October 15th meeting. All those that attended that meeting in favor? There we go. It is unanimous. Now we're at the public participation, and do we have anybody signed up to speak? We do not. Great. At this point, then, we will adjourn to executive session.
So moved.
Where we will discuss, thank you for that, where we will discuss personnel, land, and legal. No votes will be taken except for the minutes from our executive session meeting prior. So moved by Mr. Nolan. Do I have a second by Mr. Clayton? Is there any discussion? All those in favor of adjourning to executive session? 7-0. We are adjourned.
official meeting of the, so yeah, tonight is an official meeting of the Board of Education. We actually started around 5:30. We went into executive session, did a little board business, and now we are back out, and we need to sort of reconvene the meeting. So we've got some special help here to do that tonight. So as she's making her way up here, I guess the thing I want to tell you guys, kids, there are a lot of very important people in this room, a lot of VIPs, okay? Some of them are my boss. You don't have to be on your best behavior, okay? But actually, what I was going to say is the most important people in this room tonight are you guys, okay? We're here to celebrate you and how awesome you are. And so we're just tickled to get to do this. This is one of our favorite nights of the year because we get to celebrate you guys. So thank you for being here. Terrence, thank you. We know this didn't happen by accident. It was you guys. And so we're just thankful to be able to partner with you, with your kids. So yeah, I just want to welcome you. We're going to go back into session here in just a second, and then what you're going to see is we're going to share a couple things with you, and then we're going to go into our recognitions. So we got recognitions for character and action, fine arts, our venture program. We're going to highlight a couple of our employees, a few of our employees. We're going to talk about JROTC tonight, that pathway, and so yeah, we're going to sort of get ready to go. But in order to do that, we have to have someone who gavels us back into session. And it needs to be someone who's hardcore. I mean, task-oriented. It'll keep us on track. And so, Bristol, can you do that? You think you can do that? Can you keep these people in line tonight? So this is Bristol Rose. She's going to gavel us back in. She's our honorary chair this evening. So would y'all give her applause? So, Miss Bristol Rose, thank you. So, Madam Chair, you want to do it again? Do it. There you go.
There we go. Good job. Thank you so much.
Somebody's going to be voting for her in the future.
Heck yeah.
Thank you, Bristol.
Thank you, sweetheart.
You got it? Thank you.
Thanks, Bristol.
Bye.
Sweetheart.
Thank you so much, Bristol. So we are calling to order our regular session of our October 22nd meeting. I would like at this time to ask Kevin Bloy with Westridge Church to lead us in our invocation.
All right, I'll try to bring the volume.
There you go.
God, thank you so much for this opportunity to be here at this board meeting tonight. I thank you for our elected officials here who are exceptional men and women who've been entrusted by our county to further the interest of our children, our teachers, and our staff, Lord. Such a huge responsibility, Lord. I pray as this county has such huge growth and limited resources that you would just pour wisdom and discernment into each of these men and women as they make decisions on behalf of tens of thousands of students and teachers and staff members in our county, Lord. What a huge, huge role that is in our county, Lord. I pray that you would just bless this meeting, Lord. I pray for unity in our county. And Lord, I pray that as we enter this election season, Lord, the most divisive time in our country, Lord, I pray that we would not turn to one particular party or one person for hope, Lord. The hope is in you. And Lord, I pray that we will always remember that as we head into this season. You are our hope. And we thank you again. We pray for a successful meeting, Lord, in which we honor so many of the high-achieving students in our county. And we thank you again. And we just, in your precious name that we pray, in Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Thank you so much, Mr. Bloy. I also want to say that Bristol Rose Latham is a kindergartner at Abney Elementary School. If you said that, I apologize.
think I did.
Missed it. And I think we might see her again in a few minutes as well. One of our character winners. So thank you again, Bristol. And thank you, Mr. Bloy. Thank you, Westridge, for all that you do for the school system. Now we would like to ask our East Paulding High School JROTC to lead us in our Pledge of Allegiance. Everyone please stand.
States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the brave?
All right, we would like to thank our East Paulding JROTC. We have Second Lieutenant Alex Crossdale. We have First Lieutenant Michaela Hope, Captain Yasmin Kohal, and Master Sergeant Daniel, and please forgive me if I don't pronounce this correctly, Awala, oh, I'm not going to get it. Alawala yes. Tell me your name. Can we? Alawada Pay? I apologize. And our instructors are Master Sergeant Parker and Master Sergeant Hagerman. Thank you so much.
You guys can be seated. These guys are going to sing one more song. Georgia.
That was our East Paulding High School Acapella Chorus. Our choral director there is Michelle Lockhorst. Thank you all so very much. All right, at this time, I think we will turn the meeting over to our esteemed superintendent. Start with our recognitions.
Well, again, thank you guys all for being here this evening. We're going to mention a couple things up front as these guys get set up for the recognitions. I wanted to mention, one, they don't know that I'm going to say this, but for the 5th consecutive year, our Board of Education has been recognized by the Georgia School Board Association, GSBA, as a exemplary school board. So I want to start by recognizing them. Like I said, they didn't know I was going to do it, but I think it is a very noteworthy accomplishment. 6 years running, they have received that designation. GSB honors school boards that demonstrate strong governance, helping create a positive educational culture that supports students' learning and achievement. The recognition of the board's commitment to continuous improvement, transparency, collaboration, all of which play a key role in enhancing educational opportunities for our district. So if you would, tonight, give our board a follow Bristol Rose here. Give our board. And then we also want to just mention a couple others real fast. Our communications department also received an award recently of excellence for video production, specifically for the Get It Done series, which is a 10-minute video series for parents featuring Dr. Alan Dawes, our Director of Advertising and Counseling, or Advising and Counseling, who explains key academic topics and programs along with their requirements and expectations, all in 10 minutes or less. And so we want to acknowledge our communications department, but we also wanted to show you guys a little bit about these 10-minute videos because there's such a wealth of knowledge in there. And so these guys, I believe Clay out in the back there is going to play a quick video, just 30 seconds or so to kind of show you what those videos are, because you're going to want to watch them at some point in your child's academic career. So Clay, if you'd play that, that'd be great.
Hello, I'm Dr. Alan Dawes. I'm a former teacher, coach, and administrator with the Paulding County School District, and I'm excited to share with you a new 10-minute parent video series that we're releasing on important topics, such as 5th to 6th grade transition, 8th to 9th grade transition, college scholarships, dual enrollment, high school graduation requirements, and many more. Check out our new Get It in 10 series coming soon.
So again, congratulations to our communications team. And again, you're going to want to go to that part of our website. In fact, I think we have that on here. So if you want to watch any of those videos, you should go to our website, go up to departments, click on counseling, and Get It in 10 is there on the left side, left hand of your screen there. So lots of great information there. Also wanted to mention that our Business Services Division, they recently received their 6th consecutive Meritorious Budget Award from the Association of School Business Officials. The award recognizes school districts that have met high standards in the preparation and presentation of their budgets, exemplifying sound practices of fiscal management and transparency in school budgeting. So congratulations to those guys. Oh, there you go. This week is National School Bus Safety and Bus Driver Appreciation Week for us. It's a time for us to highlight good safety practices and appreciate our amazing bus drivers and monitors who are often the first and the last smiling face our students see during the school day. And so we want to thank those guys. They work hard to manage, just a few dozen kids, sometimes enthusiastic students, while skillfully navigating a 13-ton vehicle through traffic. Not an easy job. And these guys drive an extraordinary amount of miles every year. And so if you look at the cumulative miles our bus drivers drive every day, cumulative miles every day. We could leave here tonight. We could drive to Texas for a breakfast burrito in the morning. We could then go up to Yellowstone National Park and walk that off. We could drive down to Southern California and go surfing or something. Then we could drive up to Seattle and maybe get a coffee and then we could get in the mood for lobster and drive all the way back across the United States to Maine, and then come back here. And that would be half the miles that our bus drivers drive in a single day. So they put in a lot of time in on the road. And so we just want to, again, thank those guys, all 282 men and women who are our drivers, 104 monitors, and the 8 mechanics that keep them on the road every day. They serve around 18,000 riders every single day, and again, they travel 3.9 million miles cumulatively in a school year. So we can't say thank you enough for their hard work, dedication, and for keeping our kids safe every single day. And then I want to just mention our graduation rate and just say congratulations and recognize a class of 24. They were the freshmen when the COVID-19 pandemic began. So think about all they had to navigate in their high school years. But they demonstrated remarkable resilience by not only successfully completing their high school credits and graduating, but by raising the district's graduation, four-year graduation rate to over 90%, well above the statewide average of 85% and just a half of 1 percentage point away from matching the school district's all-time high. That's what your class of 2024 did. And so I wanted to take a second just to congratulate those guys and also our staff, because of the 16 school districts that had over 2,000, a graduating class of over 2,000, of the 16 school districts in Georgia, our graduation rate was 6th highest among the 16. And so we have a lot to be proud of. It's a remarkable achievement for a low-wealth school district. It says a lot about our students, says a lot about our staff. So we just wanted to recognize them tonight. And so if you would maybe give those guys an applause. It's our class of 2024. And I dare the class of 2025 to do better. And then finally, just to mention, of course, a little thing's going on right now. I think election, is it an election year? I don't know.
Maybe.
So just want to let you know we are hosting early voting in the gymnasium at our Diane Wright Innovation Center from October 28th to November 1st. And you can check out more information on the Paulding County Board of Elections website. But on Election Day, November 5th, that is a digital learning day for us. And so we will host voting at Shelton and Russell Elementary Schools, along with East Paulding, South Paulding, Scoggins, and Dobbins Middle School, and again at the Diane Wright Innovation Center. And so again, November 5th will be a digital learning day for the entire district. And then I need to mention that our next meeting will be on that day, November 5th, for our board work session, starting at 8:30 at the central office boardroom. And so, Madam Chair, with your permission, we will move on to... So I'm going to ask a couple of folks to come up here on stage with me, a couple of JROTC experts.
You guys can sit.
I'm just going to talk loud. I guess you guys are okay in the back. I know this is going out over the internet. So we can talk loud in here, but I don't know what it sounds like out on the interwebs. So, all right. Does that work? Okay. All right. So let me introduce you to a couple of folks here tonight. I should start by saying every one of these recognition meetings, we'd like to highlight a pathway or a program or something in the school district. We have 16 pathways on average at every single high school in the district. And so we wanted to highlight the JROTC program tonight. And so I have two very important people in the room. It is, let me first introduce Courtney Heilinger. I said it wrong again, didn't I?
It's Courtney Heilinger.
Yep, Heilinger, I knew that. This is Courtney Heilinger. She is the Cadet Lieutenant Colonel and the Vice Corps Commander, right? Did I say that right?
Yes,
all righty. And then also we got Grant Dunn here. He is actually the Cadet Colonel. So salute him when he goes back out into the foyer there. He is also the Corps Commander for East Paulding High School. And so I asked these guys to come up and just share a little bit about that program. And so they graciously agreed to. And right now they're thinking, why did I do that? Why did I agree to do this? You guys are going to be great. So let me just start by asking, how many years have each one of you been in the JROTC program?
I've been in the program this is my 4th year.
Good deal.
This is my, is my mic not on? Sorry, guys. This is, it's still not working. I'll just talk loud. This is my 3rd year in JROTC.
Good deal. So let me ask, what made you choose the pathway of JROTC?
You guys start.
The reason why I chose the pathway of JROTC is there's a few different reasons. So first of all, my family, many generations have been in the military and the Air Force. So part of the reason why I school choice the East is so that I could be in an Air Force program and to prepare myself to go in the Air Force in the future.
Excellent. Well, let me ask you this. So, let me start by asking, tell me something interesting about the program. Now that you've been in it as long as you have, what's something just jumps out in your mind as being something special that you've got to do? Or?
Something interesting and special to me about JROTC is the fact that it's a completely different demographic than what many think, and it's so much more diverse. And the amount of work and effort that goes into building up our Corps and our cadets is something very special to me.
What about you?
Something interesting that I find about the program is rather than just a normal class, it's completely student ran. So while we have the instructors for guidance if we need it, the program is completely student ran. The chain of command works its way from student to student up to me, and then past me, then we would go to the sergeants. But each class period is led by a student who is commanding the flight.
So there's probably students out here and definitely over here that might consider JROTC at one point in their academic career. What would you tell them? How would you encourage them to check it out?
How I would encourage them, so the first step is coming to an AF-JROTC program, AF-JROTC. That's the first step I would take, and then I think it's best to just realize that when it comes to JROTC, we're incredibly encouraging, and there's not one thing that we're going to doubt you for or one thing that we're going to talk down on you for. We're encouraging and we're uplifting, and it's just a great family. I've met so many of my best friends that I know are going to be my lifelong friends in JROTC, and it's things like that that I would say the way to get into JROTC is just put your foot in the door. Just go ahead and take that first step, and you'll never look back. I never did.
Well, I'm a JROTC dad, retired at this point.
Yes,
but talk a little bit about the family. I mean, about what it's like to grow up with these guys over 4 years. Are you super close? I know you are.
I've met some of my best friends through the program, and I know they're going to be my best friends for life. Like, I look at JROTC because I came here my sophomore year. So I started as a sophomore, and I've been in the program for 3 years. And for me personally, it's like, I wouldn't have known Dunn if I didn't join JROTC. I wouldn't have known any of the people in the program. And it's just such a great relationship because if there's not one person you can talk to in this school, you can walk into JROTC and you can have those conversations and you can talk to those cadets and you can just make those friendships right off the bat.
So tell me what your plans are after high school.
Okay.
My plan after high school is I'm going to go to Troy University in Alabama, and I'm going to get my degree in risk management, and then I'm going to go in the Air Force as a pilot, and I'll probably retire from the Air Force and then become a civilian pilot.
Nice.
My plans after high school, so I plan to attend UGA, and then from there I'm going to become a criminal defense attorney with the help of the Air Force.
Wow. So if a student's considering JROTC, but they really don't have plans for a military career after high school, would you guys still recommend it?
Absolutely.
Just because of the principles you learn and all through, yeah.
Yes, sir.
No matter what field you decide to go into, you don't have to go in the military. No matter what field you go into, whether it be medical, whether it be being a teacher, whether it be no matter what the field may be, you're going to learn management skills in ROTC that will help you in no matter what you do. So even if you don't go in the military, the principles that you learn in our program are going to prepare you for whatever job you plan to fill.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
Well, Colonel Dunn, Lieutenant Colonel Heilinger, thank you guys for being here and sharing a little bit about East Paulding's JROTC program. Will you guys
Thank you
give
for
these
having us.
An applause? So thank you guys for doing that. Here, I'm going to give you guys a little something for doing that. Make sure I get the right,
Thank you,
the right
sir.
one.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you guys for doing this. We appreciate you, all right?
Anytime.
Absolutely.
And
Thank
so
you.
what I'm going to do is these guys go down. I'm going to ask Dr. Katie Anderson, who's somewhere here, who's going to come up, and she's going to kind of lead us through the recognitions, the rest of the recognitions tonight. We can go
Thank
off
you,
that
sir.
way. Thank you, guys.
Thank you for
Appreciate
having
you.
Thank you.
While we're transitioning students, if you can hear me, while we're transitioning students, I will just tell you that you'll come up on this side, and when I call your name, stand up, and Ms. Robinson will help you come up on this side, and you'll come across the front and greet our board members, and then you'll take a picture on this side with our superintendent, and then we'll help you down and back around in a big loop and back to your seats, okay? It's going to be fabulous. Okay, Mr. Barnett and members of our board, we have several recognitions tonight, and we're happy to start with our Character Ed winners for the past couple of months with our Character in Action program. Each month, students are chosen by the teachers and/or administration of their schools as excellent representatives of positive character at school. Our August character word was courtesy, which is defined here as polite, civil, and courteous behavior towards others in words and actions. We are recognizing students from Abney, McGarrity, and Roberts Elementary Schools, from Rich and East Paulding Middle Schools, and from East Paulding High School. From Abney Elementary, we have Bristol Rose Latham. Bristol Rose is in kindergarten and has lovingly earned the nickname Mother Hen in our classroom as she consistently shows care and kindness through her actions and presence. She is always quick with a warm smile and a hug and is ready to lend a helping hand. From fixing a friend's bow that fell off to bringing a tissue to another friend with just a runny nose, Bristol's ability to connect with peers and teachers in such a genuine way speaks volumes about the depth of her empathy and respect for everyone around her. Way to go, Bristol Rose. She is in charge. From McGarrity Elementary, we have Ava D. Almeida. Ava is in the 4th grade, yes. Ava is in 4th grade and always has a bright smile and a positive attitude each day at school. She is very courteous to her friends in this building. Ava shows courtesy to her peers by thinking about their feelings and helping her friends when they're having a rough day. She shows respect to teachers and leaders. She carries our Mustang motto of being respectful, responsible, and ready to learn, and we're very proud of Ava. Way to go. From Roberts Elementary, we have Damian Moultrie. Damien is a 2nd grader and always helpful and kind to everyone. He's the perfect example of courtesy, always showing courtesy by using excellent manners in the classroom with his peers and with adults. He's the first to follow the classroom contract and shows respect to all students. Way to go, Damien. From East Paulding Middle School, we have Kai Charles. Kai is an 8th grader who is always helping others by helping them pack up, clean up, or if someone accidentally spills something. He also wishes the best for everyone, no matter the occasion. We are so proud to have Kai as our representative for the word courteous. Way to go, Kai. From Rich Middle, we have Desiree Bambola. Desiree is a 7th grader and one of the most genuine students here at Rich. Each day, Desiree leads by example, and we can count on him to always put his best foot forward. We are so grateful for his daily contribution of kindness, and we look forward to his daily hugs and fist bumps. Desiree, we are so proud that you are a part of the Rich School family. From East Paulding High School, we have Jacqueline Partita. Jackie is a senior and always ready to help others with a willing heart and a smile on her face. She is so helpful to her teacher in the classroom and is an important member of our East Paulding community. We are proud of Jackie and can't think of a better student for this recognition. Up next, we're looking at patriotism, which was the character word for the month of September and is defined as the loyalty and honor of one's nationality. Patriotism as a character trait is the unconditional love for one's native country or country of residence. We're recognizing students from Baggett, Hiram, and Panter elementary schools, from Dobbins Middle School and Hiram High School. From Baggett Elementary, we have Liddy Marie Fullerton. Liddy is in the 5th grade and exhibits patriotism by showing a love for her friends, her school, and the Paulding County School District, and her country. Her outstanding character and pride shows in her work at school through her unique artistic abilities, creativity, and accomplishments. She represents her country well because she is responsible, respectful, and ready to succeed. We are proud of Liddy Marie doing her Baggett best and being an outstanding patriotic student. From Hiram Elementary, we have Kyrie Woods. Kyrie is a 3rd grader showing patriotism by always standing and saying the Pledge of Allegiance every morning, loud and proud. He also encourages other students to stand and pay attention and say the pledge. He's following in his father's footsteps as his dad, E6 Staff Sergeant Eric Woods, is currently serving active duty with the Army National Guard and assisting families with rescue and recovery efforts from Hurricane Helene. His dad also serves on the Chief Black Hawk helicopter crew, and just like his dad, Sergeant Woods, Kyrie is a perfect example of patriotism. From Panter Elementary, we have Lucas Hogan. Lucas is a 4th grader and shows great love for our country through his actions and attitude. He respects our nation's values and always participates in activities which promote civic responsibility and national pride. We are so proud of Lucas as he is the ideal representative for our school. Way to go, Lucas. From Austin Middle School, we have Star Purdue. Star is an 8th grader and has been part of the flag crew here at Austin Middle since she was in the 6th grade. She takes great pride in raising the flag each morning and lowering the flag each afternoon. When the school dresses in red, white, and blue for the holidays, she always participates. Star shows great pride in her country by showing her respect for the American flag. And she always does it right every single day. Way to go, Star. From Dobbins Middle School, we have Charity Esquivel. Charity is in the 8th grade and exhibits patriotism in community service projects in her school. She participated in National Hispanic Heritage Parade at Dobbins Middle School on Monday, September the 16th. She recites the Pledge of Allegiance on the morning announcements every morning, and she encourages other students to become involved in projects that will help our community. We are so proud of Charity. From Hiram High School, we have Noella Manoy. She is not with us this evening, but I'm going to read this to you. I feel like it's pretty important. So, she is a senior and an exceptional student and leader, distinguished by her strong work ethic, leadership abilities, and unwavering perseverance. These qualities are deeply embedded in her by the values her family has imparted to her. Her personal motto is to strive for success. Let no one or nothing limit your goal. Her dedication is to serve the United States through the armed forces. Her service is a testament to her values and her desire to make a meaningful impact. Her friends describe her as inquisitive, motivated, and resolute. As a Cameroonian migrant, she has seen the struggles her parent faced in bringing her family to the United States, and witnessing their hard work has made her even more resolved in her interest in our military. She recognizes that success is attainable with a clear goal and the determination to reach it. We are confident that Noella will achieve her goal of becoming a second lieutenant in the United States Armed Services and pursue a career as a mechanical engineer. We are very proud of Noella. Up next, we are excited to recognize our Fine Arts in Action with the visual artist whose art will hang in the central office galleries. Each quarter, we rotate the artwork in the central office entryway with fresh student work. And this year, we are changing it up. We held an art contest, and the top art entries are being recognized this evening for our board. I'm very excited to share the elementary art winners for this year's quarters display, or this first quarter's display. From Abney Elementary, we have Haley Childress. Haley is a fourth grader and is presenting a mixed media piece entitled Winter Rabbit. From Baggett Elementary, we have Kylie Stewart. Kylie is a fourth grader and is presenting an oil pastel. From Hiram Elementary, we have Callie Straughter. Callie is a fifth grader and is presenting a piece in chalk and oil pastel. From Hutchins Elementary, for 3D art, we have Wesley Tourville. Wesley is a third grader and is presenting a mixed media piece. We are so excited to introduce two students from Panter Elementary, Anna Borsch and Nellie Klodner. Last year, in their fourth grade venture class, they participated in Georgia Tech's K-12 Inventure Prize Invention Competition. They have learned about perspective, empathy, and carefully thought through problems they notice in daily situations, the community, and throughout the world. They conducted research, patent searches, and developed possible solutions to solve the problem that they identified. Anna and Nellie developed an app called Grocery Eyes. This app helps people who are visually impaired become more independent when shopping in the grocery store. The app will partner with stores using their app and map features. The Grocery Eyes app will have the user make a list of groceries and then will use voice navigation and GPS to navigate the user to the closest product that they are searching for. The camera will be used to tell the user where the item is located on the shelf. This app will benefit visually impaired community members and make our world a better place. Anna and Nellie were selected to attend the state finals at Georgia Tech on March 13th, which is a huge honor since there were 3,000 participants across the state. but only 300 participants were invited to attend the state finals. Anna and Nellie's invention won the Diversity and Inclusion Specialty Award. After the amazing experience at Georgia Tech, the Grocery Eyes app was invited to attend the RTX National Invention Convention in Dearborn, Michigan in June. They were one of 2 teams representing Paulding County at the national competition. 158,000 students participated nationwide, and only 400 were selected to go to the nationals. While at nationals, the girls had amazing experience and pitched their ideas to the producers of TV shows such as Shark Tank. At nationals, the girls won the Inclusion Award and $1,000 each. Way to go, girls. Anna and Nellie were then invited to participate, but wait, there's more. They were then invited to participate in the RTX America's Invention Convention between the United States and Mexico. What? That's amazing. On October 3rd, the girls were presented with a resolution by Representative Kimberly New to recognize their achievements. Congratulations, ladies. And that concludes my part of the recognitions. Thank you.
I thought you were getting up. I was like, wait. So congratulations again to all of our students. We're extremely proud of them. I'm excited to have the opportunity to spotlight our 4 amazing staff members that have been our star staff members for the month of September and October. So if you guys will please stand. And come on down front. So we're going to start with the month of September. First we have Miss Cassidy Murdoch. Ms. Murdoch is a 2nd grade teacher at Poole Elementary. She was described as loving and kind. She loves teaching and loves not only her students, but all students she encounters. This is Ms. Murdoch's 7th year in the Paulding County School District as a teacher. She is also a graduate of South Paulding High School, so we appreciate Cassidy coming back to serve her community. Thank you, Cassidy. Our 2nd Star Staff winner for September is Mr. Leroy Reed. Mr. Reed is the lead custodian at Hutchins Elementary School. He is described as an unsung hero because he quietly does what is necessary to ensure that students learn in a clean and healthy environment. He's dedicated to his school and works without complaint. He's kind, passionate, and an all-around great guy. He's an amazing role model for our students. Thank you, Mr. Reed. For the month of October, we have Mr. Jason Bragg from Scoggins Middle School. Mr. Bragg is a phenomenal teacher that makes his class intriguing and fun for his students. He is dedicated and committed to students at Scoggins. He continuously encourages students, mentors them, and goes out of his way to make sure students who may not even be in his class feel safe, valued, and are doing well in school and in life. Every student in the school knows him and loves him. He has been with the Paulding County School District since 2021 and currently serves as a computer programming teacher. Thank you, Mr. Bragg. Our 2nd Star Staff winner for the month of October is Ms. Danya Machado. Ms. Machado is an ESOL teacher at Roberts Elementary School. She goes above and beyond to help every department, from making a phone call to a parent who's having difficulty with registration due to a language barrier, to translation in conferences and IEPs, to making beautiful bulletin boards to brighten the hallways of the school. Ms. Machado is described as a blessing to Roberts Elementary School. She has been with our district since 2005. So thank you, Ms. Machado, for all you do for students and parents. Congratulations again to our star staff members for September and October. Thank you all.
got two proclamations that the board is giving out tonight. So Ms. White did not know she was going to be volunteered, but she has now been volunteered because
It's okay.
that's the only working mic I think in the room. So she's going to read those two proclamations, and we'll go from there. I know one of them, I think we have some folks here that will come up, correct? Yep.
Right, and I'm excited to do the first one because as a proud member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, it gives me pride to read this proclamation. So if we could have the members of the Douglas Carroll Paulding Alumni Chapter to join us up front. The proclamation reads, whereas Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated was established on January 13, 1913 at Howard University, united by the noble purpose of harnessing their collective strength to promote sisterhood, scholarship, and service. And whereas the Douglas Carroll Paulding County Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated has made extraordinary contributions to enhancing educational opportunities and outcomes for young people across various counties, including the vibrant community of Paulding County, Georgia. And whereas this esteemed chapter has created a lasting positive impact on students within the Paulding County School District by empowering youth through mentorship, scholarship programs, and dedicated educational advocacy, all while steadfastly supporting student growth and academic achievement. And whereas Douglas Carroll Paulding County's alumni chapter exemplifies the highest ideals of service, leadership, and excellence, inspiring countless individuals in the community to actively engage in initiatives that uplift and empower future generations. Now, therefore, the Paulding County Board of Education does hereby recognize and commend the Douglas Carroll Paulding County Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated for their remarkable contributions and unwavering commitment to the students of the Paulding County School District, celebrating their vital role in shaping a brighter future for all. It is signed by Board Member Nick Chester and our Superintendent Steve Barnett.
Stay right where you are. Board members, please come forward. Mrs. Chester. Mrs. Collette. There we go. I got everybody. Big smiles. Got it. Thank you.
Thank you, ladies. The second proclamation is for Retired Educators Day in Georgia. I'm excited about this one because one day I will too be a retired educator. So whereas more than 145,000 dedicated retired educators have selflessly devoted their time and talents to the noble cause of public education in our beloved state of Georgia, profoundly fostering the academic development of millions of our citizens. And whereas the remarkable retired educators have touched the hearts and minds of generations, motivating and inspiring their students to harness their innate talents and abilities, guiding them to become responsible, contributing citizens who enrich our communities. And whereas retired educators carry a wealth of an invaluable knowledge and experience, continuously enriching the educational progress in diverse settings, serving as an enduring source of insight and leadership in shaping the future of education for both our state and our nation. And whereas for an impressive 67 years, the Georgia Retired Education Association has tirelessly championed the welfare of retired educators, providing them with meaningful opportunities to continue to engage in community activities and remain active participants in the lives of our students. And whereas on this special Retired Educators Day, the state of Georgia proudly honors these extraordinary individuals for their unwavering commitment to enhancing the lives of our students, our citizens, and encouraging all Georgians to express heartfelt gratitude for the invaluable work of our retired educators. Now, therefore, the Paulding County Board of Education does hereby proclaim November 3rd, 2024 as Paulding County Retired Educators Day and fervently encourages our citizens to celebrate and recognize the enduring contributions of retired educators in Paulding County and throughout the great state of Georgia. This is signed by Board Chair Debbie Collette and our Superintendent Steve Barnett. Do we have members? Thank you.
Doubt my microphone. Let me yell. We are at a point. Can you hear me? Ah, there we go. We are at a point in our meeting that, first of all, thank you all for coming. Thank you, students, for wonderful jobs that you guys have done. I think you guys probably would love it if we take a little bit of a break right here and give you an opportunity to leave. You're happy to stay while we take care of some business matters, but if you'd like, we're going to take a short break, let you guys take your kids home, enjoy the rest of your evenings, and thank you again so much for coming. Again, short break. right, we will call our meeting back to order, at which point we need to adjourn to executive session to discuss a student matter. I need a motion. So moved by Mr. Clayton. Can I get a second from Ms. Lyons? Any discussion? All those in favor? We are adjourned to executive session. All right, we are reconvening our regular board meeting. And we are, Superintendent, I am going to pass it back to you, and we can move on with the business items.
Okay, Madam Chair, the first item this evening is approval of the consent agenda. There are two items on there, A and B, as presented on October the 8th. They include a renewal of RFP 23-220909, interactive flat panels to Prologic ITS, and the renewal of IFB 24-230918, asphalt paving to the Surface Masters.
Hearing the superintendent's recommendation to approve our consent agenda items A through B, can I get a motion to approve?
So moved.
So moved by Mr. Nolan, second by Ms. Lyons. Is there any discussion on the motion? Hearing none, all in favor? That would be 6 with 1 absent.
And Madam Chair, the action items for this evening include a request that the board approve the personnel report that was presented this evening, which included items 1 through 41.
Hearing the superintendent's recommendation to approve personnel items 1 through 41, do I have a motion?
So moved.
So moved by Mr. Nolan.
Second.
Second by Mr. Clayton. Any discussion? All in favor? It's approved.
The next item is a recommendation to approve the school calendars. I just was going to say that, developing school calendars that accommodate the diverse needs of our community and all the preferences, it's no easy task. So as a result, we do want to thank everyone who contributed to the development of the calendars. Their thoughtful feedback and insights and collaboration throughout the process are greatly appreciated. While it's not possible to meet everyone's preferences, we carefully considered the input and feedback we received and made every effort to accommodate as many as possible while maintaining our academic standards. So I do recommend approval of the school calendars for years FY26 through FY29.
Hearing the superintendent's recommendation for the approval of school calendars through FY26 through FY29, can I get a motion?
So moved.
So
Second.
moved by Mr. Nolan, second by Mr. Clayton. Any discussion on the motion? Yes, sir.
Yeah, I just want to clarify for transparency that the one that was in question about July 31st, we fixed that to August 1st, correct?
Correct.
So there will be no July 31st start date?
Correct.
Yeah, okay.
That's some of that feedback we received.
All right. Any other discussion? All in favor of approving the calendars for FY26 through 29? It's unanimous.
The third item, item C, is a recommendation to award RFP 25-240722 Construction Management at Risk Services for Moses Middle School to RK Redding Construction. This was presented at the last board meeting, and we just wanted to pull it out for a separate vote, given it's the subject area.
Hearing the superintendent's recommendation for the approval of RFP 25-240722, do I have a motion?
So moved.
So moved by Ms. Lyons, second by Mr. Nolan. Any discussion on that? Hearing none, all those in favor? It's unanimous.
And item D, the fourth item this evening, is regarding Tribunal Appeal Number 1. I recommend the decision of the disciplinary tribunal be affirmed.
Hearing the superintendent's recommendation for an affirmation for Tribunal Appeal Number 1, do I have a motion?
So moved.
So moved by Mr. Nolan. Second by Ms. Lyons. Any discussion? All in favor? It is approved.
That is all I have this evening, Madam Chair.
All right. We are at the point for board member comments, and tonight we are going to start with Mr. Dean.
Caught me off guard. I really enjoyed getting back to the awards night and seeing all the kids getting their little awards and seeing them come across the stage. That's really neat. I'm glad to see that our schools are actually going very well this year. It seems like everything is very organized this year for some reason. Well, it's because of all the work you put in. That's what it is. I'm sorry. It's just, I'm just glad to be back in the board meeting again, so thank you guys for all the support you give me.
Me? Okay. Coming out, being with everybody, watching the kids get their awards. I think it's a great night for everybody to come out. I wish we could get that many people to come to a regular board meeting at the office just to kind of see what we actually do and how we facilitate the system. But thank you to East Paulding for their hospitality and hosting us again. I always appreciate them stepping out. Appreciate the chorus and the ROTC coming out. And have a good night.
I'll just echo that. One of our favorite meetings is the awards nights, and I appreciate all the students. I congratulate all of them, the choir that sang, the ROTC testimonies that we heard tonight. Just a great meeting, and to echo what Mr. Dean said, it does appear that our school year is going very well, and thank you to our staff who makes that happen every day.
Ditto. That's my favorite thing to say when it comes to me. But I did want to add, first of all, we had an adorable honorary gaveler tonight with Miss Bristol Rose. She was quite cute. Thank her and her family for letting us have her gavel in our meeting. Also wanted to just swing back and remember that that this week is our bus drivers appreciation, and it's not just our drivers, but our monitors and our maintenance crew. Bottom line, we wouldn't have students to teach if they did not do their jobs, and I know they work very hard. They pour into our students as well. I have several friends, they don't work in this county, but they talk about as they were bus drivers, or they are currently bus drivers. They love those kids, and I know some folks that are bus drivers for us as well. So I just want to say thank you to them for all that they do and for the love and the part of the education process that they contribute to our students. So a big shout out to our bus drivers. If anyone is listening, be sure you say thank you to our bus drivers this week. Other than that, again, just ditto. This is our favorite night. We love having the students and the parents here, and even the teachers that are here to support their students who are receiving awards. Just thank you all for everything that you do.
Well, I wanted to thank our principals and EACs, I guess, is that the right title? It's nice to see that we find ways to bring our special needs students into our recognition. They have a lot to contribute to our school district, and they do that on a daily basis. And, you know, you get to recognize athletes, and you get to recognize art students, and you get to recognize band kids, and those kids have something to contribute as well. And as we saw tonight, I think we got a lot of enjoyment out of our group of special needs students that were with us tonight. I certainly did. So I appreciate our principals finding a way to show the rest of the state how Paulding County treats our most important children. So that was what was on my mind. I even had a conversation with that. It was a little heartwarming to see that happen tonight. So thank you guys.
I want to shout out to our choir, our East Paulding Acapella choir. Those are beautiful harmonies, and I really personally enjoyed hearing that. But these two girls that sat right up here that had the app, man, that is exciting. Something that extraordinary came out of our students here at Paulding County. So those are the two particular shout outs, along with our usual ditto all the way around the room. But who's ready to go home? I know it's been a long day and long night for everybody, so I hope y'all get to go home and get some rest. Thank you.
Motion to
Motion to adjourn. That was my motion.
Ms. Lyons made a motion to adjourn. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Fuller. Any discussion?
I just want to know if those girls sell that app for millions of dollars, do we get a percentage of that back as being already asked? Nope.
All in favor of the motion to adjourn? We are adjourned.